Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Miss Faye and this is my world. Okay, today's topic is you deserve better. Okay, you deserve better. All right, before we jump into this topic, I want to say welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to all of the new subscribers. Welcome to all of the new viewers. And welcome to you who have been with me from the beginning. I appreciate you so very, very much. Now, those of you who are new to the channel, I will answer your relationship questions. So at the end of the video, I'll show you a link where you can send in your questions, and I will either answer them on the air or I would answer them privately through the email. Okay? And those of you who are interested in these caps, they are now available in my online store. Just go to the description. There's a link that says online store. Just click on that link and there you are. Okay? And I want to thank you for your comments. I appreciate them so much because it lets me know how you feel about these messages. And I want to give a special thank you to those who leave a donation. Thank you. I appreciate it. It really helps the channel to grow. Now, let's dig into this message today. You deserve better. You know, I get letters from ladies all the time. And these are beautiful women. But you deserve better than what you're stating you're getting in your letters. You deserve the very best. And if you are with a partner that is not offering you the very best that they can offer, then maybe that's not the partner for you. Your partner needs to feel that he has a prize when he has you. A prize. You understand? And he needs to treat you special because you are a gem. You need to be treated like that. Not just any kind of way. You understand? But ladies, it's up to you to accept it or to reject it. That's the key. Just because you're with somebody and, you know, they treat you all kind of way and you feel like you need to settle because maybe you feel like you can't do better. But see, that's your mindset. As long as you think and feel that this is the best you can do, it will be the best you can do. And that's why a lot of us settle, because it's in our minds. We feel like we can't do any better. You understand? Listen, ladies, aim for the top. Aim for the sky. You see? And anywhere that you fall short of the sky is going to be better than you settling for the bottom. You understand? So shoot for the stars. Always. And don't allow anybody to discourage you. Now, we did get some letters in today, so let's dive into the letters and talk more about this issue, okay? All right, here we go. This young lady is writing about dreams and visions, okay? The divine sends me dreams and visions all the time. Well, then you are special. You are blessed. And you know what? This is a gift that you have, the gift of vision and dreams. Okay. Whenever a situation arises, I never worry because I know I will encounter a message soon. I believe I have met my person. When I first met him, he was very intrigued with me and also spoke my language in terms of life and longevity. After I met him, the vision started pouring in. I saw so much of the future with him in it. One particular vision I kept seeing was he and I together with his son and a little girl. I knew he had a son, but I couldn't figure out who the little girl was. I thought to myself, maybe that's a child we'll share together. But in the dream, she's about 7 or 8 years old. But every time I saw her in my dreams, we're all together as a family. Well, 2 years ago, I was celebrating my birthday with him, and he shared with me how he had a daughter. I asked him why he didn't tell me, and he expressed his reason. Then I thought to myself, that's why I was seeing that little girl. She's his daughter. It was like confirmation. I felt so excited inside. My question is, does the divine share visions with you about your match? Do you think the divine has shared visions with my match as well, or just me? Does the divine show you the path so that while you're waiting, you don't go in the wrong direction? Okay. Now, for me, I don't have the gift of dreams. I wish I did, but I don't. I really don't dream a lot. And if I dream a lot, I don't remember them. So no, I don't have that gift. Now, you saw this man and you together in the future. Okay. All right. So what does that mean? Take your time. That's what it means. I'm going to take your time. Okay? This could be your divine match, and it could be a lesson. You need to take your time to see which one it is. Now, for me, I get messages from the divine when someone is coming toward me. A male suitor. When a male suitor or what we say, a soulmate or whatever, is coming toward me, I do get the messages that he's coming. I get the feeling. I don't really get the vision of who it is. I don't know what he looks like or anything like that, but I just know that he's coming. Okay? Now, the divine will also tell me the person's intentions. The divine will let me know somebody is coming to hurt you. Somebody is coming to take advantage of you. It will give me messages like that. I know one time I got the message, strange love. Strange love. And it was a woman. A woman approached me. And I believe that she was probably a lesbian. I don't know. But I kind of shunned away. I kind of shunned away from that because she was a friend of mine. You understand? And I never really suspected it. But you understand, the divine was trying to show me something. All right, I didn't cut her off because of it, but I was cautious because I'm not into that. You understand? But yeah, the divine will lead you and guide you and let you know what's coming into your life. All right? Now, you seem to have a gift of vision and dreams. All right? So you had this dream about this man and the son, the daughter, and you saw you all together like a family unit. Okay. The dream is telling you you'll probably be in a something, relationship or situation or whatever with the man, but But it's up to you to discern whether this is a situation for you. Because the divine will send you challenges too, so that you can heal from something. If the divine feels like, you're on your healing path, but this is going to bring your vibrations up higher when you go through this challenge. You understand? Every dream that you have of a man and a family unit is not always a blessing. It could be a challenge. This is why I say take your time with him. Don't jump into it because you had the dream and you saw them all together and you were happy or whatever. If it's supposed to be, it will be. If it's a challenge, then you'll feel the lesson in it. Okay? But taking your time, then you'll be able to see what the divine is trying to show you. Okay? All right. I want you to be clear on this. Be clear. Because even the ones that I say, ask the divine for who you want. Write it down and all that. Okay. Many of us have to heal to the point to where we are a match to the person that we want. You understand? The divine is not going to bring you a perfect match if you are not a perfect match to him. So, what the divine would do will lead you down a path of healing, so that when your perfect match comes, you are a perfect match. You're both vibrating on the same energy frequency. Okay? All right? So, now you had this dream about this man. This man could be it. But he may not. And what I'm telling you is just take it slow. Don't jump into it because you had a dream about it. And be cautious about sharing your dream with him. Okay? Because sometimes when you tell people about your dreams, they get a little bit fearful. Because somehow they think they are locked in because you had a dream about them or whatever. You understand? So it makes them want to run instead of making them want to, to embrace it. So just be careful. Feel him out. See how it feels. Be with him and the kids. If you understand? And hopefully this is the one. And with time, you will know that. But allow him to make you the offer. He must make an offer. Allow him to make the offer. He still has to meet the standards, whether you dreamed about him or not. You still got to meet standards. You understand? Ladies, don't be so excited and jump into something and then find out that it was just a lesson and not a blessing. Okay? This is what I want you to understand, and I hope that helps you, because this is very, very important. I believe you have a gift, and it's a wonderful gift. You understand? But be discerning about what you accept, because some of your dreams can be blessings, but some of them can be challenges and lessons too. Okay? All right. I hope that helps you. Okay, let's look at another one here. Okay, here we go. I'm another young lady. We're not getting any men today, but young lady. I'm still in love with my ex-boyfriend. He married another woman. Whoa, that's hurtful. You in love and he married somebody else? While we were still together 40 years ago. I was so brokenhearted that I left town for a while. Wow. This man married another woman on you 40 years ago, and you're still in love with him? Wow, that's some strong love. Okay. I had a chance to confront him last year. I told him that he broke my heart. He said we had broken up, but didn't let me know. He said that I was too young for him, but that wasn't true. Can you help me? I'm waiting on God to send me a nicer man. Thank you. Okay. All right. Number one, who's to say that he wasn't a nice man? He just wasn't the one for you. It happens. I mean, everybody that you, I'll say in quotes, love, it's not going to love you. It happens to all of us. Everybody suffers a broken heart at one time or another. If you put yourself out there, you're going to experience a broken heart. Because everybody that you want, it's not going to want you. It's just human nature. Okay? Here's the thing. I'm going to take you all the way back again. If you desire your perfect mate, you ask the divine to send him to you. Okay? But in the meantime, you need to work on yourself. You need to love yourself. Now, I'm going to put in the description how to heal from a broken heart, because from a breakup, because apparently you are still pining over this man from 40 years ago. 40 years ago? Wow. Now, let's heal from that. Okay? Let's heal. And it doesn't mean finding another man. It means loving yourself. See, when you get to this point, like I always talk about, loving yourself, when you get to that point to when you truly love yourself, finding or having a man is secondary. I mean, I would like to have a mate, but I'm not losing any sleep over it. You understand? And when men approach me, believe me, I don't jump. I tell them straight up to their face, look, I'm celibate. You understand? And from that point on, if they hang around, I'm checking them out more than they're checking me out, because I know what they want. You understand? They want resources, probably over sex with me, because I'm an older woman. So they're going to look at what I have, number one. You see? And maybe sex later. Because, see, men, many of them, they feel like they can get sex anywhere. You see? Especially older men. Okay? And when I say older men, I'm meaning men over 40. Okay? That's what I mean. Over 40. They still feel like they can go out here, and have sex everywhere. But if they approach you, especially like if you're an older woman, they're looking at what you have. I know I read a letter the other day where this lady says that a man asked her to marry him. And when she said, well, why do you want to marry me? He says, because you got a house. Okay, I had to think about that, and that kind of went over my head when I read it. But now that I think about it, I know what he meant. Okay, there are men out here, they look at marriage as a business transaction. It's more that than love. Okay, all right? So now they want a woman who has her own financial stability. And I can understand that, because, men, they don't want to, carry too big of a load, but they got to carry a load. You understand? Just because you are financially stable doesn't mean you're going to go in there and be half-see with him. You know, you going to pay half everything to be with him. I don't see the sense in that. For me, I don't need anybody to pay half of any of my expenses. I can take care of the whole nut myself. And that's what a man should be able to do. And if he decides that he wants a woman, he should be able to still take care of the whole nut himself with the woman. You understand? Because the woman is a prize that he is bringing into his life. She's not a liability. She's an asset. What she is bringing to his life. And men need to understand that. And women, it's on us to show them that. Because men don't understand when you're just talking to them and trying to explain things to them. Men learn. Now listen to this. A man learns through pain. That's how he learns. Through pain. He's got to feel it. You see? So if you cut him off, he's going to feel it. And he's got to think about it. But women, we all need to be on the same page where this is concerned. We all need to be here. But somebody's got to start. Somebody's got to step 1 foot out of the box and tell these men that we're not going to take it anymore. We deserve better. That's the point. Okay? Now, for you, let's look at this letter again. Yeah, for you, I'm going to put in a video because you're still suffering from a breakup. And you just never got over it. You just never healed from it. But healing is very important because through your healing, you're going to find that you haven't missed anything. Through healing, you're going to feel like you've gained. You've gained. You're going to feel more confident. You're going to know that you are worth high value person. And nobody can tell you different. You understand? It shows. It shows in everything you do, everything you say, wherever you go. It radiates from you, this high vibration. And that's what's important, to start your spiritual awakening, and all of that heartbreak or whatever you have for him or whatever will go away. After a while, you'll forget it. You understand? And you'll be able to move on to something else. So I hope that that helps. All right, let's look at another letter here. Okay, I did get a letter where someone asked me about saging. Okay, and I did present it to people a while ago, and because I got a letter from somebody who wanted to know how do you use sage, I pulled the video. Okay, so let's watch this video. And before I show it, saging is a practice that has been in existence forever. People have been saging to get rid of negative energies. Okay, so let's look at this video right here, and I think that this will answer your question about saging. Okay, all right, here we go.
Using sage is one very powerful way of cleaning your home energetically of anything that doesn't belong and is not for your highest good. Buy a bundle of sage. Make sure there's at least one window open. Start from the back of the house and start to really just sage your house. The belief is that this will push out any negative energies that are existing in your home. When you're done, you can close your window and put this out. You can reuse the sage bundle repeatedly. I recently learned that myself.
All right, now I hope that you all understand about what saging is. And I mean, you know, I do. I sage my house all the time just to make sure that it's clear of any negative energies. You know, if people come into the house, uh, whether it's work people or people you invite or whatever, I sage the house before they come, and then I sage it after they leave, just to make sure that everything is cool. And that's the practice that I do. It works for me. I hope that you understand that practice. Okay? Now let's go with this one. Child being born out of wedlock. Okay? I wanted to ask you a question about a child being born out of wedlock. I know that you are a spiritualist. I just wanted to know if you can do a video about a child or children born out of wedlock. By the way, I love watching you lift us up as ladies and gentlemen about taking time to know each other and healing. Okay, here we go. Children out of wedlock. All right. Number one, children are a blessing. Let's get that out of the way. I don't care how the children come here, they are a blessing. And they should be treated as such. Okay? Now, if you have a child, period, whether you are married or not, you should be able to care for that child on your own. Okay, ladies, did you hear what I said? If you decide to have a child, you should be able to raise and support that child on your own. You don't have a baby because your husband or your partner has promised to help you raise this child. We can't go on that anymore. That's why so many women out here who have babies out of wedlock. Because some man has come along and made them feel like that they're going to be together and raise this baby together. No. And the other case is there are some women out here who intentionally have a baby to try to trap a man. And that is wrong. That is wrong. Don't have a baby unless you can support him yourself. Because you don't know what the man is going to do. You don't know if he's going to stay with you or not. I don't care if he's married to you or not. You understand? Ladies, when you have children, make sure you can support your own children if things go left. Which is, in this society, a lot of times, that's what's happening. It's going left. And women are being stuck raising these children alone. Okay? Women who were married, the man takes off. He don't want the woman or the kids. What about those kids? You understand? Now she got to go to court to fight to try to get some pennies to feed those kids. When, if you only have kids that you can support on your own, it wouldn't be a problem if he up and leave. Now, if he's a good man and he stays with you and takes care of the kids and raises, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. No harm, no foul. But what happens? You marry. You understand? You a nice family. You have 2 or 3 kids. You understand? And then all of a sudden, he decides he don't want to be married no more. And he takes off. Now what? You married him. But now he doesn't want to be bothered with you or those kids. So now you got to run back and forth to court to try to get money to support your kids. When if you can support your own kids, whatever he does, you're stable. You're stable. See, this is why I talk to you women. Don't depend on men. That time is past. You can't depend on these men for anything. You can't depend on them for your livelihood, for raising your children, for protecting or providing for you. I'm not saying all. There are men out here who are real men and they live up to their responsibilities. But it's too many men out here that don't. Too many men out here that don't. And now you got these kids. Because the kids that were born in wedlock are just kids, just like the kids who were born out of wedlock. There's no stamp on their head. It's the same kids, and they just need love and support to thrive. You understand? So I understand why there are women out here having children out of wedlock. Yeah, there are a number of reasons why. Now I'm talking about the women who have a problem supporting these children. I'm not talking about women who decide they want to have children and they can support their own children. I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about the women, and I'm sure this letter is talking about women who have a hard time supporting their children, but they don't have husbands. Okay? And I can tell you about the women who have children by different fathers. I can tell you how that happens. The man comes in, and there are men out here who will say to women, I want you to have my baby. Listen, when I was young, I heard it. I heard it a number of times. I even got an offer from a very wealthy man one time, but I needed to have his baby first. No, I'm not doing that. No. You understand? This is how it happens. Men will say, I want you to have my baby. Okay, you have the baby, but you in your mind, you thinking that, you're going to eventually get married and it's going to be a family. But then he finds somebody else and going on about his business. There you are with the baby. This happens a lot. And then when, he goes on, but you struggling with the baby because, for support and all that. So now you feel like you need to run out, find another man to help you with this baby. So when the next man comes, he wants his own baby. Watch this, ladies. When the new man comes, that's the other man baby. He wants his baby. So now here you go with two babies. No husband. Two babies. But you thinking the second man is going to come and take care of everything. Then he said he don't want to. There you are, out of wedlock with two babies. So you see, I understand how this happens, with women trying to trap men by having babies and all of that. See, that's a totally different thing, because those babies came here with intentions for them to come. There was no accident. Yeah, no accident. Today, you understand, there shouldn't be any accidents. Today, in today's world, with protection and knowledge and people knowing how not to have a baby. If you have one, my thinking is that you had it because you wanted to have one. Nobody made you. You had it because you wanted to. You had a reason to having that baby. And you have to look at the women for that. Because if you let a man deceive you, it's still on you. A man is going to do what he does to get what he wants from you. And as long as you know what that is, then you should be smart enough to protect yourself. Protect yourself all the time. Don't just go into these situations blind and thinking, you understand, that This man is going to always be what he is to you at this moment. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. See, many times we fall in love with the representative. We fall in love with the representative. And then when he shows his true face, you in it so deep. And if you've had a baby, you are in it real deep by the time he shows his true face. Women, be careful. That's what I'm saying. Guard yourself. Don't believe everything these people tell you. You deserve better. And if you know that in your heart, you will not accept less. Okay? All right. Let's see. Let's see what goes first. Okay, here's a short one. Maybe we'll just go with a short one since we did. How many we do today? Okay, here's a short letter. Let's see what she says. I am a celibate woman engaged now for 2 years to a 56 years old man on disability and an inactive Masonic member. And I'm not sure of his sexual life when I'm not around. I sense I'm being lied to. Do I trust my feelings? I'm 62. Work full time. Yes. This is an easy fix right here. Yes. You didn't tell me much that you are engaged for 2 years. Okay, you've been celibate, engaged now for 2 years. Okay, that's a long engagement. For 2 years, you probably have not moved on the marriage because you don't trust him. Don't marry a person you don't trust. And if your gut feeling, which is your intuition, is telling you something's not right here, you need to listen. And it looks like you are listening to it. Don't marry him. Watch him. Okay? Like I said a long time ago, a lot of men in these memberships, these societies, things like that, it's a lot of hanky-panky going on in these type of organizations. And that's why you say here, you're not sure of his sexual life. Could be on the down low. A lot of men in that Masonic business is. Okay? Be careful. You don't want to be hooked up with a man if he's out sleeping with other men for sure. And if he's a cheater, you don't want that either. Take your time. You might not want to marry him. You understand? And you need to see him around his friends, things like that, because if he's sleeping with men, one of those men are going to let on. They're going to do something to let you know that they are too close. And look at who he's bringing around. Because many times it's the best friend that he's sleeping with, if he's doing that. Now, if he's cheating with women, men don't go far to cheat. I can tell you that. They don't go far to cheat. They understand? They'll go next door, right across the street, somewhere that they frequent. That's where cheaters cheat. It's only women that'll go far away, way out somewhere nobody find, nobody ever know. But men don't. They don't want to travel that far. That's why they get caught all the time. Because they gonna cheat with somebody that's right there in your face. You understand? So whatever your intuition is trying to tell you, to caution you about this man, you listen. You listen, because your intuition is always right. Always right. The intuition knows and sees things that you may never see. But your intuition is there to protect you from these things. So I'm glad that you're listening to it, and I hope that my advice helps. Okay? So, ladies, today the message was you deserve better. You deserve better, and you need to know that. And you need to show that. You see, whenever you're out, be your best self all the time. Be in positive energy all the time. And whenever you find yourself slipping into negative energy or thinking about terrible things, shift your focus into something more positive and always have a sunshiny smile on your face. You understand? And it makes your world brighter and happier every day. Okay? And don't forget to go out in nature and ground yourself. Very important. So, I hope that this message helps someone today, and I hope that you understand. Okay? Now, for those of you who have questions that you would like for me to answer, here is the link. Send your questions to MissFaye'sWorld@hotmail.com. That's MissFaye'sWorld@hotmail.com. And keep your letters to one page. Just summarize the situation and ask the question. If you prefer me to answer your question through the email, just put it at the top of the letter. You see? And this will help things to move along quicker. All right? I want to thank you all so much for supporting this channel. I want to thank you for your letters and your kind words of support. I wish you all well. I wish you all happiness. And I really hope to see you next time.